lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And welcome in here on this Thursday night. High school hockey comes your way here on the Prep. Detroit Skating Club, the home of the Clarkston Wolves. They come into this matchup in the OAA at 3-2 against the Birmingham Unified Kings here tonight for this matchup here. And a big one it is for both these hockey teams as conference play is fully underway. We welcome you upstairs to the broadcast booth. Ben Holden alongside Alex Weisenberger. Alex, part of our broadcast here tonight and moving forward throughout our coverage of high school hockey here on the Prep. Alex, we've seen the group here. We've seen this Clarkston team a couple times. We saw them against Marquette. They won that game. We saw them against Flint Powers Catholic. Lost that game. But since then, they split in a big tournament. They beat Brighton. They beat Brighton in a pretty good hockey game, and they took on Heartland, losing that one. They've had a bunch of time off. They're raring to go here tonight against Birmingham.
Yes, they absolutely are, and they are ready to get into conference action here. Some of the interesting developments here with Drew Seating being out tonight. Finn Walker is going to bump up to the top line. So we'll be looking to watch how he transitions up to that left wing spot along with running 5 defense. So senior Ryan Wilford is going to be double dipping tonight. Going to be getting a lot of ice time for that young man.
Yeah, he's their captain, really good player on the back end for this Clarkston team. And yeah, he's going to get a lot more responsibility against a Birmingham club that's got a lot of firepower. But really the story for Birmingham is their defense core. And I know you want to talk about that. That's an area you're really going to be zeroed in on tonight.
Absolutely, Ben. One of the big keys to the way that they drive play, Birmingham is going to push it forward. 5 of their 6 defensemen tonight are seniors. A lot of talent, a lot of experience out there, so I'm very anxious to see how they manage all that big ice too.
And both these coaches are in their 6th seasons leading their programs. There's a lot of similarities, and they're pretty good friends off the ice. Maybe not so much tonight, but they're good friends. They got a lot of respect for one another, and we will hear from both head coaches after a short time out here on the Prep as our coverage of high school hockey continues here on this Thursday night. The coaches on the other side of this short but important timeout.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Zach's big night for your team here. It's a big hockey game. You guys starting conference play here and a 4-1 start for your team. How do you best summarize how the team has played through 5?
Yeah, I think we've started to gel over the last couple weeks, really. We had a tough test against Brother Rice to start the year, and then I think after we've just built and starting to get it to an identity, what we're looking for. So obviously Clarkston's a tough test for us, so for us this is kind of a next test for us to see where we're at. So, but good start to the year, and hopefully continue to build tonight.
Alex and I had a great time talking with you and getting to know you and about your program, and we both walked away saying, wow, the principles of this program are impressive. The accountability, talk about those things the things that you expect and you demand out of your players.
Yeah, it's to play for us, there's a certain sense of responsibility that you have to the community, to the school, to yourself. And it starts with the coaches and our pillars, right? And what we believe in is to be successful inside the locker room. Then it's all players and culture, right? And you have to have good players, you have to have good leadership, and you have to have good people in the locker room. And if you can breed that inside the locker room, we firmly believe that on the ice it shows. So get tight, get a good cohesive group going in, and we feel that takes you further sometimes in skill, right? So good work ethic, being a good person, and it's great accountability in life too.
Yeah, you need the skill, but you need the will too, right? That's awesome. I love that. That's to me, that's almost like a pro mentality style, and that's great stuff. Let's talk about this matchup. You mentioned Clarkston. You and Nate, both in your 6th years. I think you know where I'm going here. It's an interesting, seems like there's a friendship between the two of you, aside from playing the game tonight.
Yeah, there is. What Nate's done here over the last few years has been great, and us coming in and seeing where we were at in the OAA, and then we've had some new guys the last couple of years. It's no doubt that to win the OAA Red right now, it's through Clarkston. Yeah. Right. So inspiring to get there, and for us, seeing where Clarkston and just an OAA program in general, where they've gone, and some of those other teams, to win these games in February and March. You got to show you can win these games now. Yeah. So we enjoy the test. We enjoy great competition in our league, and really, really cool what Nate and Clarkston's done, and we're trying to do that as well.
He spoke highly of you too, and we talked to him as well. Just for the record, last thing for you. There's always keys in any hockey game. I'm sure they're not any different for your team tonight. League game, maybe they are, but what are the biggest keys do you feel for your club to get a win here tonight? Yeah, it's a couple things we just talked about locker room. Number one, managing the game, right? Managing the puck, not getting behind it, not rushing in. The second thing is playing to our identity. Being a league opponent, we know what we're going to see tonight, and I think for us, capitalizing on opportunity is going to be big. We always talk about the special teams battle, right? The power play, penalty kill, managing our odd man rushes, and if we get something out of that and get puck possession, we feel really good. And our team defense has to be there. Got to have everybody bought in, and then capitalize on our opportunities. Awesome. Thanks for the time earlier today, and thanks for the time here and throughout the night. Good luck to your team tonight and this season. Yeah, thanks for having us. Appreciate it. You bet. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, brother. Well, thanks for having us back inside of your room. I got to ask you about these jerseys you guys are wearing. I mean, these are pretty sweet, man. Great look, the script look. Tell us the story behind them.
Yeah, we let the seniors design our third jersey every year, so it's always kind of a little bit of touch of what they wanted. They went with like the old school original Clarkston hockey look with the gold, so they turned out great. They did a great job. My big thing is they got to be proud of what they're wearing, so they put the time and effort into designing the uniforms, and hopefully they're proud of them. So is the message look good, play good tonight, guys? Yeah, I think that's always, I guess, kind of the message. Hopefully more emphasis on the play good and not so much on the look good, although that helps. But yeah, it's all, they're high school kids, so they love that kind of stuff. All kidding aside, where's your team at right now? You played 5. We saw you a couple weeks ago. I know you played in a tournament over Thanksgiving. You got a win. You had a loss in there. How do you assess the way you played through 5? Yeah, I think we're happy with where we are. Obviously, you'd like to sneak out a win against those top 2 teams that we have losses to, but that's just it. Like, our 2 losses are to teams that we're probably going to be at USA here in a couple months, and Heartland and Flint Power. So we've had a couple big wins with Marquette and a league win with M1. So just trying to get things rolling, but I think we're in a good spot as a group. Yeah, for sure. This matchup tonight, 6th year for you, Zach on their side, 6th year for them and their coaching staff. You guys have a good relationship, it sounds. Let's hear your side of the relationship between the 2 of you guys. Yeah, he's a phenomenal coach. I have a lot of respect for Zach Warson and what he's done with Birmingham over the past 6 years. It's kind of a program that you envy in terms of the way that they run things and then the way that they play on the ice. We know it's going to be hard. It's hard every time we play them. It's never an easy night, win or lose, because they defend so well and they take pride. And again, he demands respect from his players, and they buy into what he's telling them. Right. What are your biggest keys tonight against his team? Yeah, you have to break down their defense. I think they just talked about it the other day. They're one of the best defensive groups in the state right now. So breaking down their defense, going to the hard areas, getting to the net fronts, making sure we get pucks through and not blocked is going to be crucial tonight. And your guys have been off since last week, correct? So that should mean this group of Wolves should come out raring to go tonight, right? Yeah, we've been fired up this week. I think sometimes losses, while no one likes to lose, they can be beneficial at times. And we're a little bit fired up. We're a determined group right now, and like we talk about, good teams, you can't lose back-to-back. So a little bit of a chip on our shoulder tonight. Good stuff. Thanks for having us in. Beautiful room again, and great sharing the story on the jersey. So thanks as always, man. Yep, love having you guys. Thanks for coming out. You bet. Thanks. Thanks, Nick.
Love Peace and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, Their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community.
Welcome back inside of the Detroit Skating Club here on the Olympic ice surface where the Clarkston Wolves play their home games. Ben Holden, Alex Weisenberger, all of our crew here on the prep. Great to have you with us on a Thursday night for OAA hockey as the warm-up's coming to a close here, Alex. And let's talk about that, the Olympic sheet. Clarkston's used to this, but for a team coming in here, this is a big adjustment playing on the bigger sheet.
Absolutely it is. One of the main things is how much room there are in the corners and in behind the net. So for the defense to be able to communicate effectively and be able to move the puck quickly, you do not want to get trapped back there because there's room for the forecheck to create plays, and that can be a real problem if you're not moving the puck quickly.
And the skill guys, though, they like it, though. Like, they got a lot more room to operate, so it's a much bigger sheet than you see in the National Hockey League. It's 200 by 100 typically. Some are hybrid styles. Not exactly sure if this is 100. It probably is because they've used it for the Olympic figure skaters here for years. So that'll be something to watch. And I know you're really excited, and you talked about it in the pregame portion there about Birmingham. They've got a veteran defense core. And when we talked with Zach Warson earlier today, we really got into it on our call about how they want to drive and try to control the game with that experience on the back end.
Yes, 100%, and that is something that we're noticing here in warm-ups. These defense here, they've got skill, they can skate well, and they're going to get a different look here. Sometimes they may be able to break off a large chunk with a breakout pass, or they might have time to be able to skate it out. So I'm really anxious to see how they handle and manage that ice time and that time that they're going to be given.
We'll keep our eyes on that. There you see Gavin Anderson, the senior who centers this top line for Clarkston. They did lose a player. Cal Kennedy has moved on. He is playing elsewhere, no longer with their team. So what that means is Finn Walker, who you addressed a little bit early in the pregame portion of the show as well, moves up to the left wing spot on that line, along with Anderson and Mike Truby, who's on the right wing. And that's a big change for this Clarkston team since the last time we saw them. So we'll see how that all works out. Finn Walker is a sophomore and yet to get a point this season for this Clarkston team. But great respect, as you heard, between the two head coaches when we talked to them pregame, and both in their 6th seasons. Of course, Nathan Breyer is the head coach of Clarkston. So we are just about set to go. We'll listen in here a little bit, and we will take in the national anthem here before puck drop here in Bloomfield Hills.
The Michigan High School Athletic Association, excuse me. Let's meet the starting lineups. First of all, for the team. At a forward position, number 7, Ethan Gold. At forward, number 8, Miles Ransford. At forward, number 15, Cash Rousseau. At defense, number 88, Connor Bozen. At defense, number 91, Connor McKicken. And in goal tonight, number 32, Dylan Grant. And now, let's meet the Wolves starting tonight for the Wolves. At forward, number 12, Drew Swanson. At forward, number 3, Cole Gibson. At forward, number 19, Jack Faber. At defense, number 17, Brian Wilford. At defense, number 10, Mike Slater. And in goal tonight, number 1, Brady Damian. The Michigan High School Athletic Association would like to remind you that it is all about respect and sportsmanship. So please respect your fellow spectators, respect your fellow athletes, respect the referees, respect the game. Remember that good sportsmanship begins with you, and good sports are winners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in respect for our flag and for our nation, will you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps or render the appropriate salute. As our national anthem tonight will be sung by Clarkston High School junior Cameron Farrell.
Let's play hockey here tonight from Bloomfield Hills. The two teams ready to go, and you've been watching. You saw and heard Nathan Breyer talk about those slick-looking jerseys and uniforms that Clarkston has on tonight. You look at Birmingham Unified and their look and their top line, and those that get that nod from head coach Zach Warson here tonight. Both these teams excited about this one, and certainly a big opportunity for both these teams here tonight. Starting goaltender Brady Damien, the senior for Clarkston. And at the other end, a fellow senior, his third year with the team. I thought it was interesting, Alex, and Zach Warson talked about Dylan Brand. He was the third goalie last year. As you see Clarkston's top line, we mentioned them, but they will not start the game tonight. The quote-unquote third line is going to get the nod here tonight for Nathan Breyer. But a good story in net with Brand there, a guy that's waited his time out.
He has. He's definitely been the guy, and now he's going to show everybody what he's learned.
Game is underway here, and last couple of years it's been dominated by this Clarkston team as their captain Ryan Wilford back on the puck. And Alex mentioned he's going to see a ton of ice time tonight due to a little change in the lineup for Clarkston, as this one is gloved and held here with the trapper by Dylan Brand. Just 5D dress tonight for Nathan Breyer.
That's going to be a little extra responsibility here. Let's really anxious to see how he manages all that ice time.
.915 save percentage coming into the game, and Zach Warson was pretty clear with you and I. He said, look, he's the guy tonight, but Alistair Hewer is pushing him, and that's good to have competition, right?
I believe in our conversation there, he's got 2 starts and 2 shutouts as well.
Correct.
So doesn't sound like he can go wrong either way.
That's right. Just 1 loss on the season for Birmingham Unified. Opened the season at home against Brother Rice, a 1-1 game entering the third, and Rice got 4 in the third and came away with the win. Since then, Birmingham has been on a run. 4-game heater for them. Clarkston now trying to exit the zone. Turned over at the line, and quickly there's that transition that Alex talked about. That's what they want to do. They want to push it from the back end and put pressure on.
They're looking to push that puck up the ice quickly and get a big chunk right there.
Good stick, but not maintained by Birmingham. Now Anderson. Gavin Anderson comes in with a backhander. Good looking shot there with the backside of his blade.
Great play. Forehand to backhand. Almost got the far side post.
Brand out to slow it up for this veteran defense core. 5 seniors back there. That's a luxury most high school coaches, as this puck goes into the netting and out of play, don't have.
No, definitely not. And he said, you know, that's a problem for a different time. Right now, it is a real advantage.
Sure is. There's a look at Brady Damien. 4-year guy in net. Speaking of 4-year guys, and saw Brady play really well in the first Clarkston broadcast we did when they played Marquette a couple of weeks back in November. A 4-1 win on that night for the Clarkston Wolves.
Paid his dues, been here for 4 years. Definitely he's got to be excited about this big senior year.
So we have one of the referees. Not sure if he's got to use the bathroom here or what exactly happened.
Uh-oh.
But he
didn't look like an equipment malfunction.
Yeah, I was wondering, it might be a skate maybe, but nevertheless, so we're down to one guy wearing the pumpkins as the referee. Now Clarkston on the attack here inside of the zone. Big line they want to see produce. Anderson, Truby, and Finn Walker getting the opportunity. Puck is turned over. Yeah, quick break, and Ryan Brand, who's their top scorer, and you can see he's got electric feet and electric hands as he brought that puck up. Swatted away by Damien out to the line, though. Kept in on the backhand. They sweep it into the corner. Clarkston gets down there to play it. Cooper Aller down there. Good play by him as he'll skate it through center now.
Taking his time, driving wide. Whole team's on a change. Great play. Throws it to the net, and he's going to freeze it. Get his line mates at full change in an offensive zone faceoff.
So just over 2 minutes gone here in period number 1. 4-1 Birmingham Unified, 3-2 Clarkston. Still without that second referee who went in and went off, got a key to get into the referee's room. We'll keep you posted on his status. Birmingham Unified, their players all from Seaholm or Groves, and here's a shot, a hot shot in, and Damien didn't know where it was, and now Wilford comes in to sweep it out of harm's way.
Way to squeeze that off there. That got just over the pad and underneath the blocker.
Close call there for Clarkston, but they maintain a scoreless game. Here's the captain, Wilford, now. Good poise, good patience. Tries a little drag move there. Didn't get it through. Knocked away. Pounded back in deep there by Benedict. And all the way around. 50-50 puck there in the circle. Clarkston will change up some personnel. Late man coming in, had to get out of the way of the puck there. Shot in, they score!
There we go.
Ripped in, it's Ryan Wilford. Snaps one top corner, and Clarkston draws first blood. They lead it 1-0.
Great way to get that puck off right there. Not to mention there was another one of his teammates that was coming off on a late change. Almost stepped over that puck right there. Instead, he changes directions, opens up, and fires that puck through. That not only was quick, but he had some real velocity on that.
Beautiful looking shot from their captain and giving this Clarkston team the early lead here. 2:57 into the hockey game. Always important getting that first goal. It always gives the team more of an ability to dictate the game. A long way to go, but a good start for Clarkston here on home ice.
Let's look for a bounce back shift here from Birmingham.
Yeah, you always look for the response, right? What's that response and how quickly does it happen? Back to get it now is Marty Graney. 4-year player and alternate captain for head coach Zach Warson. Puck free at the line, now on the stick of number 22, Tanner Gray, the senior forward. Got high praise from his head coach. We chatted with him before the game, and coming along and developing his game each and every time he gets to hit the ice. Now here's Birmingham trying to get through. There was their captain, Keegan Jordan. Jordan still with it on a backhand, sweeps one right across the top of the paint.
Noticed a few players over-skating pucks right now. Seems to be moving along the ice. Looks pretty quick.
Very good surface in here.
Oh.
Here's Mousseau now with a little snapper in there. That one's off the crest on the jersey of Brady Damien.
Smart play to get that puck on the net there. Get his team an offensive zone face-off. Goaltender's out on the top of his crease, though. Sharp look.
Cash Mousseau. One of a handful of guys that got some praise from his head coach earlier today. Skilled guy. Here's Ryan Brand trying to dig it free, and it's bounced back in. It'll be handled back there by Wilford. I wish we had the ability to keep his time on ice tonight. He's going to play a ton. Here's Truby in over the line, 1 against 3. Big body is Truby there. Sophomore winger. He and Gavin Anderson have been together all year.
Clarkston forward's got to take every advantage to try to put that Birmingham defense into the boards.
Goal scorer Wilford there, whistled one wide. Truby with a chance. Anderson had a chance, hopped over his stick. And the pass they wanted to make up the wing for Brand off a skate. Now they get it inside of the zone. Into the slot, grade A chance. Block never got to the goal. Aller able to get that puck ahead, and they get it out momentarily.
Great pickpocket there by Bergeson.
Good long pass, good touch pass on the middle, right up the middle of the ice now with speed. In deep, Clarkston centering attempt there, and a left pad stop there from Ryan Brand. Great wheels from Jaden Gabor there coming up the middle.
Oh, man. Great pass, got the puck into a shooting position and got it quickly off.
Luke Walker now with it. Off the center ice boards, trying to make a play. Kept alive, left point, swept in deep by Benedict. Good play out in front there from the Birmingham defenseman Roger Harris. Got a piece of that and kept it out of harm's way.
Clarkston doing a great job picking pucks off the boards, especially in the offensive zone. It's leading to more chances than Birmingham is. Bad collision there.
Yeah, Swader went down awkwardly. I'm happy to report the second referee is back on whatever the issue was in Birmingham. In tight, they score. They get the game level. 10:59 to go in period 1, and Birmingham unified. A 1-1 game.
I believe that was Malazewski. This is something that I wanted to keep an eye on, was players making moves and creating offense out of the corners, because there is so much room there. And you can see right here on the replay, the Clarkston defender tied up. Second man in, comes in. Quick tap at the short side post.
Never a bad thing when you go to the net, right?
Bad things do not happen when you take it to the net, that's for sure.
That's right, the senior, 5'10", 145, getting the game-tying goal, Nolan Malazewski. Comes unified right in off the goal stick there of Brady Damien.
Got some jump after that goal there.
They sure do.
Really got some pressure.
Pinching in for the point, man down. Here comes Clarkston now with it. Through center and gaining the line, Cole Gibson with a shot.
Oh, nice play, good move. Get a puck on the net, get a whistle, calm that down, because Birmingham's coming right now.
They sure are, picking up the pace here again. 4-1, 3-2 is Clarkston. 2 games for Clarkston since we last saw them here on the prep. They beat Brighton. It's a good win for Nathan Breyer and his team, and Heartland the next night. Losing in that one, but a lot of talent, good coaching staff here, and the players, the buy-in on both these teams. You love it from the high school guys.
Good pinch by Aller there to extend that play.
Clarkston's had a bunch of time off. Back on the stick now of Aller. Slings it left point, just out of the reach there. Gathered in by Wegner.
I like the way he looked against the grain there. He took a look at the net and saw all black jerseys, so he made a quick play to go opposite.
Loose in front, dangerous play, and it's swept out of there. Yes, the Clarkston player from said big hit is still down. That looks like Jaden Gabor is down. I see no arms in the air. It's Truby, actually, 16, not 13.
Puck got in his feet right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoulder right on the chest. Strong play. Nothing wrong with that hit. They want to take some of those other hits out of the game, but those are not ones that we want to see missing out of a game like this.
Mm-hmm. Draw to the right here of Dylan Brand now. Birmingham unified, getting it outside of their own end, trying to get back on the attack here. One area that Nathan Breyer said to you and I, he said, I've been really in the 5 games they played, he's been happy with their 5-on-5 play, and so far pretty good start really for both teams here, don't you think, Alex?
We absolutely talked about that earlier. We expected a real disciplined 5-on-5 type of game tonight. Both coaches spoke very highly of their 5-on-5 play and their discipline.
Yep. Got to be able to score when it's even strength. You can't just cash in on the power play.
No, those are one of the things that you can control.
Yep, that's right. Control the controllables, right? Here comes the captain now for Birmingham, Keegan Jordan. Good looking skater, confident back there, poised and calm. 8:50 and counting to go here in period one and a 1-1 tie.
I notice Birmingham's starting to make these hard wraps around the boards. They're moving the puck a lot quicker and a lot more confidence with them.
Here's Wilford with some confidence with a snipe he had to open the scoring. Had another opportunity. He's playing the right point now. And again, just 5 defensemen dressed tonight for Clarkston. He's going to see a ton of ice. What a shot! Down low, Cole Gibson. His line got the start in this game, and they lead it 2-1 after that beauty.
What a nice shot. Kept it low, got that release quick. And watch where this play develops. Coming right off the half wall. Strong stick. Fires it low and sneaks it just inside the post. Great shot.
Good look at it here from behind the net.
Oh, great timing. I couldn't see who flashed right across the front there, but that was great timing on that screen.
So Gibson, the senior, centering Swanson and Faber tonight. They got the nod from Nathan Breyer to start this game, and they've given their team, that group has given their team the lead back here.
They've been carrying the play physically as well tonight.
Yep.
I saw Gibson lay at least 2 nice solid checks. You can get that kind of production out of a third line. You got something going.
That's right. Snap back in by Birmingham Unified, and now Truby, after that big hit he took last time out, rink wide, delivers it right onto the tape there of Finn Walker.
Oh, great play.
Not the first member of his family to play for Clarkston.
Truby made a heck of a play to stay on side there. He went cross ice and then got a big stretch and created a nice scoring opportunity.
Yeah, I like
Net's off down here.
Yep, the net is off. I like his game. I've liked it in the couple games we've done. He's got a big long stride, big body there. He's just a sophomore too.
Wow, a lot of room to grow with that young man right there.
He's already about 6'1", 6'2", right? He might be 6'4" by the time he's a senior.
He can grow up and out. Unfortunately for me up here, just growing out.
I don't know about that.
Well, it might be growing down too.
Well, we shrink as we get older, right? That's what I'm told. Here's Birmingham Unified trying to work it through center. They have a little trouble there. Slipping there was Marty Graney. Now it's slowed up by their goaltender, Dylan Brand. Wrapped around, came onto the stick of Ryan Sloan.
Oh, big hit right there by Benedict.
Yep. He likes to get into that part of the game, does Carson Benedict. Nicely played ahead by the Wolves. They gain the line, left wing side, centering look in there, looking for Jaden Gabor. Good
nice
read.
Pinch.
Yep. Finn Walker coming down, who played a little D too.
Yeah, well, that probably explains why he looks like he pinched there, but he was just coming down his left wing.
Good low shot by Wilford. He looks really dialed in tonight here early on in this game.
He's dangerous from that left point, stepping across.
Smart shot. You give your team and guys in front an opportunity as it's back on his stick outside at his own line to get tips and redirect those pucks. Here he comes again now, trying to work his way through.
Smart play. Knew his team was on a change right there. Carried the puck deep. Did not do anything to turn it over quickly.
Iced
That's
here.
a veteran player.
Yep, iced here by Birmingham Unified. One thing Zach Warson talked about, he talked about the accountability in his program, and really the two programs, Alex, are very similar that way. It's almost a pro mentality in a way in terms of what they demand and expect out of their players, is it not?
It is. It is. It's all about accountability, and it's all about controlling the tangibles, the things that you know are important. Everything else falls into place after that.
Yep. It's great to see with both these coaches in their 6th seasons at their respective schools. Gavin Anderson now, bump, trying to shuffleboard that one ahead with the end of his stick. Now gathers it back in. Wilford probably won't see him off the ice a whole lot tonight. As Alex told you in the outset of the show, he's going to play a ton.
He's just basically moving from right side to left side at this point.
Pretty much.
Trying to trick us up, but it's not working. You're too sharp, Ben.
We try. Anderson now circles back, plays it on to the Clarkston captain. Good pass right up the middle of the sheet now. Knocked down, shot attempt there from Drew Swanson. Clarkston's had pretty good pressure the last 2-3 minutes.
They have. They've been moving it quick. Bozek just blocked a really hard shot off the inside of the left leg there, but he's not showing any signs of damage. But that was a heads-up play not to move his feet out of the way.
6 foot, 170-pound senior. He was a guy that was playing AAA hockey that wanted to come back and play for his school. And love hearing those stories here in the state of Michigan. There is so much AAA hockey in this state. There's nothing like playing for your school when you're in high school, in my opinion.
Definitely on a Thursday or a Friday night.
Penalty coming up on Clarkston. Going to be a trip down low there. That stick just got a little careless. So with 4:45 to go here in the opening period, in a 2-1 lead for the home team, they're going to be down a man. Power play for Birmingham coming up.
Yeah, Aller was going to try to hack that puck out, but the puck moved too far ahead, too quickly on the board. Sorry about that. And two-hander right on the skate blades, and he'll sit for 2 or less.
I love that saying. I say that all the time.
I just remember when people used to say about me when I would go into the box.
Was it 2 minutes or was it less most times?
Most of the time it was less. That's a long skate across ice back to the bench.
Yep, and it's even longer skate here on the Olympic sheet. So all kidding aside, Birmingham unified here. First power play in the game for either team. 4.5 to go, 1:45 and counting in the minor penalty to Cooper Aller. See what this unified power play group looks like. Their captain's got it on his stick now. Keegan Jordan now gets around one, still gathers. They want to get set up here on the power play.
It's a much different world when you're breaking the puck out on a power play on an Olympic sheet.
Yep.
Lots of open ice.
Everything's different, right? The angles, everything. You got to make sure, I'm sure, in watching the warm-up for Birmingham Unified, they were checking boards, they're checking the kick plate. You got to do those things in any rink you go into, but especially in a bigger sheet like this, to your point, partner.
Definitely, definitely. Gavin Anderson right there making 2 great plays high in the zone. Finally gets that puck out and gets a quick change for the forwards on the kill.
Jordan with a shot. That one knocked down. It was off the body, upper body of Schockermeyer there.
Great block again. That looked like it stung.
Yep, those are the little things you got to do. Now Jordan gathers it in. 50 seconds to go now in the power play for Unify. Nice move at the line. Avoided a hit there. Couldn't handle the puck, though. It was Ransford and Clarkston doing a bang-up job on the PK.
You're going to be able to sidestep 1 check, but you probably won't get 2 that high in the zone right there. Clarkston doing a good job.
So far, they're doing a really good job on this penalty that was assessed to Cooper Aller. Inside of a half a minute to go in it now.
Nice entry there by McKitchick and Mousseau.
Mousseau now in behind the net with it. Taking a look, low to high they go. Kept alive, low shot right off the stick of goaltender Brady Damien.
Nice control to the short side, easy clear for his defenseman.
And that will pretty much do it. Under 10 to go. You're going to have to hurry if they want to get a push here, down to 5 in the dying seconds of the minor penalty to Cooper Aller, who's on his feet and is a free man down below us. Now Mousseau. Banked ahead onto the stick of Miles Ransford. Ransford with a hot shot up high, missed the net. Back out at center now, Mousseau. Circling, trying to gain some steam. He does, works his way around another, still got it on the backhand. Tough angle there as he just tried to get it toward the goal, but unable to. Now Swader left it in the corner for Wilford. Final 2 minutes to go in the period. Alex has jumped off the headset. He's making his way down for our intermission interviews. He'll talk with one of the goal scorers for Clarkston, their captain, Ryan Wilford. Also, we'll talk with Keegan Jordan, the captain of Birmingham Unified as well, in our first intermission here on the prep. That one is not kept in, just came outside the line. Good effort there from Tanner Gray and Benedict, but they just could not keep that puck from going across the blue line there. 1:42 remaining in the period. Wilford opened the scoring. You see Clarkston And a look at their school and their program, 3-2. They're 1-0 in the red division. Played M1 earlier this season. Some of the key highlights for Nathan Breyer and his program. Clarkston native. Means an awful lot to him and his staff, what they're doing with these young guys here in the high school level. In the corner now, Aller swept it along. Clarkston will attempt to break the pressure here. Rink wide feed just out of the reach of Aller. Now Birdie down below our vantage point here, trying to knock it away. Gavin Anderson gathers, puts on the brakes, takes a look into the slot. Chance, shot, save. Really good look there from Clarkston, and a really good save from Dylan Brand. Under 60 seconds to go now here in the opening period. Big collision down out of your picture between Truby and Alberti. Truby now trying to chip that puck through center. Harris intercepted it. It's back on the stick now of Truby. Good pressure in there from Birmingham Unified. Finds the stick of Wegner. Ahead for Big Truby. Gave it up there on the wing. Carried into the zone. Puck was in the feet there of Tanner Gray. 25 seconds to go now in the opening period. Take it away down there. McKitchick unable to do anything with it. Now Clarkston, they feed it ahead at the line. McKitchick coming over. Little bump there on Tanner Gray. And now we've got both referees with arms in the air. So a penalty coming up here. Clarkston going to be shorthanded again here. Slash is called there on Tanner Gray. So he finds his way into the box. So the second power play chance here in the period for Birmingham Unified here. 7.3 seconds to work with here. Clean ice when we start the second because they're not going to get anything done here as time will expire here in the opening 17 minutes of play here in a 2-1 lead for the Clarkston Wolves. So Ryan Wilford opened the scoring. Nice shot from the captain from the left point. Birmingham Unified came back. Nolan Malazewski tied it up at 1-1. And then a beautiful play turned in by Cole Gibson to give Clarkston the lead back. They've got a 2-1 lead. After the opening period of play, they'll have 1:52 to kill in the minor penalty to Tanner Gray to begin period number 2 here from DSC, the Detroit Skating Club. Once the second period resumes. Well, 3 goals in that opening period between 3-2 Clarkston and 4-1 Birmingham Unified. Going to get down to ice level here momentarily to catch up. Alex Weisenberger will catch up with the captain of Clarkston, Ryan Wilford. Let's get down to Alex.
I'm here with senior defenseman Ryan Wilford. Got your team off to an early start with a great shot. I'll get to that in a second, but I was just curious about what coach's message was to you guys coming out tonight.
Our message was just we can't underestimate anyone we play with. We gotta keep hard shifts. We can't get down because we just came off a hard loss, so we're just trying to bounce back. And we got kind of a short bench, so we just need to take our shift short, keep working.
Definitely a little bit of a short bench tonight. 5 defensemen. As a fellow defenseman, you know you're going out there, you're going to be getting a lot of different ice time. What goes into your head as far as the pregame prep, knowing that you're probably going to be going every other shift?
I just got to make sure I'm getting my body right, drinking a lot of water. I got a pregame routine, stretches, just making sure my legs are loose, arms are loose, shoulders, just everything, making sure my body's ready.
Making sure that you're keeping yourself in the correct positions out there. Last thing you want to do on a short bench like that is get caught chasing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we just got to keep our shift short, keep working. I mean, we can't let up though. We got a short bench, but we can't let up. Good teams will find a way to come back if we let up anytime.
What are a couple of things that you're going to be looking to key on for the next 2 periods?
We got to clean up our D zone. We're getting a little lost. We're letting players sit out in front of our net just wide open. We need to work on that and just have a little bit more urgency. Just make sure we're getting the pucks as fast as we can and make sure we're communicating well.
Clean plays, strong plays, right?
Yep. I mean, got to keep it simple.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the way, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care. Ben, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Alex, and thanks to Ryan Wilford. Very, very well-spoken young man and playing well tonight here. Got a goal in this game so far. Well, want to let you know, if you are hungry and you're in the mood for some pizza or some pitas, call Papa Romano's and Mr. Pita at 248-333-3344. Specials on pita, pastas, and pizzas daily. You can mix and match 2 pitas for $12.99. You can get saucy and get savory with daily dinner specials on pastas, or get Papa's favorite, a large 1-topping pizza and 10-piece Bambino bread for $15.99. That's at 2424 Franklin Road in Bloomfield Hills. Again, 248-333-3344 to get your order in today. We'll step aside, take a time out here. Great to have you with us here on the Prep. Wherever you're watching tonight, it's our presentation and our coverage of high school hockey as Clarkston and Birmingham unified. 3 goals after 1. It's 2-1, Clarkston on top.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here. Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love, Peace, Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full-court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full-court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
Welcome back here on the Prep. Just about set to begin period number 2 and a 2-1 lead for Clarkston over Birmingham Unified. Down to Alex we go. He's with their captain, Keegan Jordan.
All right, here with senior captain Keegan Jordan. You guys are coming off of a pretty tough period right there, but you guys bounced back real fast. What are a couple of things that you guys need to work on here, especially coming out fresh ice on the power play?
Well, we need to capitalize early on this power play. We need to get a lot of shots. I mean, we didn't get enough shots that period. And the thing we need to work on is our D-zone structure. We're not getting enough guys up top, and they're getting a lot of point shots, and that's what's gotten us twice.
Puck's moving low to high real quick on this big ice. Is that something that takes a little adjusting?
Oh, yeah, getting to this bigger area, guys are getting stuck down lower more often because they're not used to all this ice, and we need to get up top.
Absolutely. Good luck the rest of the way. Appreciate it. Take it back to you, Ben. Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
All right, Alex, thanks so much. Thanks to both the captains. We'll hear from both the head coaches in the second intermission. Alex will be taking care of those interviews down there with Nathan Breyer and the head coach of Birmingham Unified, Zach Warson. And want to say to both coaches, appreciate their time throughout the week and talking with Alex and I and helping him and myself with the game preparation and helping out our production group as well here on the Prep. We look back here at the opening 17 minutes of play. The key moving pictures, Ryan Wilford there. That low shot, you heard Keegan Jordan talk about that. Too many shots from up top, and a beautiful shot there that was in for a goal. And Brand there making a stop in tight. And then right there going to the side of the goal there and getting that one home was Nolan Malazewski there. But back comes Clarkston. A beautiful shot right there from Cole Gibson. And Gibson gave the Clarkston Wolves a 2-1 lead. They've got 1:52 to kill. Alex has zip-lined his way back to the booth here. And Clarkston and Birmingham Unified huddle up. What are your biggest takeaways from the opening 17 minutes of play here, partner?
Well, I noticed that Clarkston's really moving the puck low to high real quickly. And one of the main things that they're doing is they're getting the puck in a shooting position as quickly as they can, getting it on net and creating a lot of problems down low for Birmingham.
What do they do to change that?
Well, the biggest thing there is they're going to have to anticipate, Birmingham's going to have to anticipate that puck moving up in the zone quickly, getting some sticks in those lanes to disrupt that pass.
All right. Ben Holden, Alex Weisenberger, all of our crew. Evan Westfall running the show tonight. Rob Hunter, Austin Sonnenberg up here, and the rest of our outstanding group. KB and Fish and Corey down there. Couldn't do it without him. So opportunity here for Birmingham Unified in the opening stages of this second period. They got 90 seconds to work with. The first power play, they did not generate much at all. See what they do here on this second opportunity. As McKitchick has the puck on his stick. He's got electric hands and feet, shoots up top, and a glove stop made. Easy one there for Brady Damien down low.
Brady Damien able to see that puck clear and get a glove on it. Clean play. Both teams changing it and fresh units out there.
Another look at it there.
Good shot, just not enough traffic. Goel's got to find a way to take away the eyes of the goaltender there.
Yep. 1:17 remaining in the power play chance here. McKitchick up top with it. Into space, a race for it, jumping down there. Mousseau in there. He's going to take a penalty as he pulled down the Clarkston player there. He yanked him, gave him a little tug with a stick. And we're going to go 4-on-4 here for 106, barring any other penalties because of this.
Yep, he got caught reaching. Can't do that. You've got to move your feet. Either that or you got to let the play go.
Yep. And those are penalties that, I mean, not any penalty, but most penalties drive coaches nuts. But when you're on the power play and in the O-zone, those are really ones that won't sit well with a coach.
That will be in the video meeting tomorrow morning, that's for sure.
Yeah. So Cash Musso, the junior who attends Groves High School, in the bin. So here's a 4-on-4 situation.
A lot of ice out here, a lot of area to make plays.
Tons of it. Olympic sheet here at DSC, the Detroit Skating Club, off the stick of the goal scorer for Birmingham there. Malazewski in. Players dream out there, right? 4-on-4 in this. I mean, you imagine 3-on-3 Olympic ice. Whew.
Look at Aller there. He was enjoying that, all that freewheeling space.
Yep. Luke Walker, the senior forward. We had a great vantage point. That shot did not miss by much up top. Down to half a minute and counting left in the first penalty. Assessed to Tanner Gray. And then Clarkston, they're going to get close to a minute of power play time to work with. Punched away with a blocker by Dylan Brand there.
Boy, Wilford's got an absolute beam with that quick wrist shot.
How'd you like talking with him? He's a great young man, isn't he?
He is. And he's going to have to stay hydrated.
Yep. A lot of ice time for him coming tonight. Here comes Unified. The Kings in there, sniffing around the paint, knocked away. Bouncing puck, and the Kings will pound it back in here. So now they're on the PK. So here comes Clarkston. We'll get a look at their power play. Long feed all the way from the back end.
Players got tangled up at the gate there coming out, and a couple of players jumped out offside, so they had to tag up.
Yep, good catch by you. Here is Wilford now. Big collision out at center. Birmingham Unified player just getting back onto his feet now on that right wing side. Now Benedict trying to gather the puck and make a move. Wilford, 20 seconds to go now. Gavin Anderson, who's got a missile of a shot, won't shoot it this time. Maybe he will here if they get it to him on the left side. In skate, in feet, and they get it down, and that's going to pretty much do it here for the kill for Unified.
That was one big battle right there in a prime scoring opportunity. Great job by Birmingham to get that puck out.
So Mousseau back out of the sin bin. He's a free man. Back to 5-on-5 here as we tick down on the 3-minute mark in this middle period of play. Benedict threw it up the middle. A little bit of a careless pass now as Unified will try and transition. Couldn't get it going there. That was Per Hodnick that had his feet moving but lost the puck. Yeah, the Kings. Yep, right up the middle of the sheet now. Trying to carry this one in is Connor Bozak. Their captain Jordan given a bump there by Benedict as he got it in deep. Out in front, protecting the house there is Wilford.
Rolling puck there. That was one of those moments as a goaltender I'm sure that they do not want to see happen.
There's Jordan now. One-on-one. Aller, he's played a strong game here so far tonight.
He has. He stayed inside the dots, and that's so important for a young defenseman to be doing that, especially on this large ice. And Birmingham's really skating with a little more pace this period.
That thud you may have heard was Mousseau tangled up on the far side over there, I believe, with Wilford. Both guys are fine. Here's Goel trying to work his way in. Big number 7, 6 foot, about 180.
Great anticipation by Swanson there. He could have got pulled down lower, and he didn't. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good low shot by Gibson. Rebound chance, as you mentioned, was there for Faber. They just couldn't finish it. Unified. Right wing side, Miles Ransford. In deep it goes. Fresh legs on. Zach Warson and his Kings hockey team here.
A lot more puck battles in this period than I would have expected, but they're moving the puck through, and the guys are getting really, really tough minutes now. You start to see maybe Clarkson's short D bench wear down just a little bit. This is the kind of stuff you don't want to see.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes on that. That one off the side of the net there as we played 5 minutes here in the second period. Still a 2-1 lead for the home team, the Clarkston Wolves. In the blue and gold uniforms. Unified, right in, good chance in the slot. Got to the grade A scoring area. Just came off the blade of the stick in the wrong direction for Imicus.
Goel with a tight play coming out of the boards there. Just lost control of the puck.
Right wing side now back in deep. Good stick, knocking it away. Regathered in by Walker. And toward Brand, and he'll freeze it with 11:24 to go in the period.
Gone a little while without a whistle. I think both teams were kind of welcoming just a little bit of a break so they could regroup and reset the lines.
Yep.
And if I'm number 17 in gold, I'm thinking a few more whistles might not be a bad idea.
Right. 51-minute game. What do you think? What's your idea at this point after a period and nearly 6 minutes he's played? What do you think he's going to play tonight?
My guess is something that starts with a 3.
Something with a 3?
Yeah, I would think maybe 30, 31 minutes.
Wow.
If things stay tight like they are right now, that's for sure.
Interesting. Yeah, he's been out there pretty much. He hasn't been off much.
Well, there's been a few special teams situations as well, so those would be, you can count on him out there for at least 70% of those.
Yeah. We talked with Nathan Breyer before the first game we did with Clarkston here on the prep when they played Marquette. He raved about Wilford, how good of a student he is and what he does and the way he leads. And I caught something, I think it was the second or the first game we did. It was the Marquette game when I was waiting for him post-game. He was our G of the game that night, which you'll have the pleasure and honor to hand that out tonight. We'll get back to that in a minute. Here's Birmingham and the profile on the Unified Kings. 4-1, 1-0 in league play for them so far. And you see some of their notable alumni, including Merrill Davis, who in fact trained in this building. So go figure, that's pretty awesome stuff. But back to Wilford, I waited for him that night, and I waited for him because he had about 12 sticks under his arm. I said, man, that's a captain right there. Tells you all you need to know about him, right?
Played 25, 30 minutes, 1 or 2 points.
Yep.
And then helps the arena guy clean up, or maybe even help clean up the concession stand afterwards.
I mean, he's driving the bus when they go on the road. Here's a chance in low. Anderson off of his stick. Gavin Anderson, a dangerous player. Here's Wilford now, shoots, and that one gobbled up by Dylan Brand.
Smart play. He could have tried to go high short side on that, but he chose just to put one right off the crust and give his team a much needed whistle here and get that entire unit back out. That's a situation right there where a right-handed shot on the left side. He's going to try to maybe pick that corner, but if he does, hits the glass and goes out the other side, a missed net will be a turnover, and he'll be the one chasing and hurting for it. Got to help yourself.
Shot there was off a body in front, sent in. We're up top by Wegner, the junior defenseman. Good battle for it on that far side. Goel into the corner. Unified, that's a dangerous pass, intercepted. They were looking for Ransford, intercepted there. Good read there from Braden Wegner.
Smart play, nice delay right there. Regroup, get a tip, get it deep.
Inside of 10 minutes remaining here in the middle period of play, still a 2-1 game. All three coming in the opening period. Wilford and Gibson for Clarkston. As this puck will go up and out of play, and the goal scorer Nolan Malazewski for Birmingham Unified.
Don't have a lot of stats right now, but I would bet in this period, shots that are getting blocked or even redirects right here are going up. I'm noticing that both teams are getting in the way of those things, which tells me that there's a lot less open space out here, which is a good sign. Both teams are really tightening up.
Centering attempt there, just out of the reach of the intended target in front. That was Miles Ransford. Trying to get that puck in deep, unable to. Clarkston. Job coming right back the middle of the sheet there by Ransford. Here he comes, one-on-one. Good defensive play. Yep, Wilford, I know you love that.
Well, just the simple fundamentals of it all. Keeping his head right on the play.
Yep, Goel missed the net there. I thought he played really well in the Marquette game. And I thought that first period is as good as I've seen their captain play for Clarkston here so far in our time here on the Prep doing their games.
I was impressed by that. When I see a defenseman that's going to have to play that much time, I'm not really concerned about the talent, but I'm more concerned about his game management.
Right.
And that's a real hockey IQ tracking point for me at least. He makes smart plays. Even that play where he went D-to-D to his partner back there, that's a play where maybe he would have been looking to skate that.
Yep. Great point by you. Here's Finn Walker. Under 9 to go here in the period. Gavin Anderson. You have to see him get in space and unleash that shot. He's got Walker. Good move in tight.
Great
Brand.
save.
Oh, my goodness. The save of the night from Dylan Brand. Leads to a transition for his brother there. That's Ryan Brand.
Oh, we see that. Big save on one end and then a rush going the other way.
That's right. Use that momentum. Birmingham Unified getting a massive stop from their senior goaltender, Dylan Brand, in tight.
Smart play by Anderson right there to shoot that puck into the opposing defenseman, kick that puck out, keep it alive. He didn't have enough room to flip it up over.
Finn Walker looks pretty comfortable on their top line, doesn't he?
I wouldn't have known that he was played their first 5 games of defense.
Yeah. Hot shot in from the wing there. That one gobbled up. That came off the stick of Jaden Gabor there. With 7:52 to go in the period, it's held by Brand.
Great play right here. Drags it across, and look at him flash that pad right out. Oh, for an undersized goaltender to be able to stretch that far going the other way, that's a great play.
5'9" and 175, and it was one of the things that head coach Zach Warson said to you and I. We asked him about human interest type stories. He said, I think it's really cool. The brothers, the Brand brothers are playing together. And again, playing for your school, there's always something special, and especially at the high school level, because as you know well, Alex, many of these guys won't play the game past this level.
No, and that's playing with your brother, playing in front of your family every night where your parents can make those games. Because you play travel, there's a lot of games that they can't make.
Yep.
And these ones are very, very important, and they're going to remember that.
You mentioned it, and we need to give a shout-out to the Brand parents because they're as happy as anybody, right? They're in one place now.
I think I saw them down there waving. I think they had balloons.
Oh, yeah?
They were really excited about that.
That's awesome. That's the beauty of high school sports, right? Here comes Clarkston now through center on the stick of Aller. He skated well tonight, gathers it back, shoots. Went blocker side, missed it, corner Karam, sends it all the way back to center.
Aller's had a great game.
He's
really had some jump.
Yep. His feet are great. Swanson got a piece, no icing. Clarkston goes in on the attack, trying to get a forecheck going here. This is an area of the game that Birmingham Unified feels really good about in their team with their D-core, but they can't get it out here. They try to go over that left shoulder there with a shot from down low. That was Wilford that pulled the trigger on that.
Wilford's been really disciplined with the puck, especially in those short side situations, so he thought he'd roll the dice. I thought that was a good play because if he misses, it goes into the netting. It doesn't wrap around. So if you're going to do it, pick your spots and pick them wisely.
Yep, no question about it.
This period's moved right along. Only a few stoppages and no penalties.
Yep.
Oh, post!
Whoa, my goodness. Nearly changing that. Nearly a 3-1 game.
Great face-off win and a really quick shot. I believe that was screened. Goaltender didn't really have much of a viewpoint on that.
Puck turned over at center. Wegner started it. Now Ransford comes in, shoots down low, stick save off the mask. Another
save.
Stop. Big time stop from Damien this time.
I don't know if he's looking down the other side of the ice at his counterpart, but that was another brilliant save.
Oh, you know those goalies, they're ultra competitive. Pulled out here, up high, left point now. Wegner under 6 to go in the period. Now Truby, the big body, gets it free. Wilford shoots, and that one's gobbled up into the breadbasket there of Dylan Brand.
Dylan Brand's not been given too many second chances right there. He knew he had players on the doorstep, so he had to clinch that one right up. Great save down there. Oh, wow.
I mean, they're both on the same level, right? The one that Brand made, I mean, those are both 10-bellers.
If you see that drop pivot with that left foot, that was beautiful. That was textbook.
Sure was. Here's Aller. I mean, he's not going to be far behind in ice time in TOI to Ryan Wilford. I mean, Aller's been out there a ton too and playing well, as we both mentioned.
Absolutely. I mean, when you're dressing only 5 defensemen, I mean, we talk about Wilford, but the other 4 defensemen know that they're going to get above their average for sure tonight.
That's like the men's league 5D.
That is. That is. And they're using all 5, unlike the men's league.
Yeah. Usually it's 3.5 in the men's league, right? Here's Truby on that puck. 5 to go. Up top, low to high. Aller shoots off a body. That hit Anderson.
Boy, Aller's getting stronger as this game's going on.
He sure is. This big line here. They had a near goal last time out. Walker made that great play in tight.
Keegan Jordan really putting in some hard minutes right here along the boards. Nobody's getting too many free passes from number 77 in black.
Yep, right in front of his goaltender, now drifting out a little bit. Left side of your screen there. Good pressure here from Clarkston.
Can't try to skate that out. You got to move that puck.
That's right. Now Bergeson, right wing side. Easy glove stop there. A little bit easier than the last big save that Brady Damien made there. Easy one with a flash of leather with a trapper there.
Definitely. He's out on his angles. Both goaltenders are really feeling it right now. They've seen the puck. They're warmed up. So you notice that they're getting out just a touch above their crease, taking angles away. They're getting to these pucks a lot quicker than they were in the first.
Well, Nathan Breyer, we talked to him early in the week. He said expectations very high, of course, and he's got a lot of pressure on himself. That's good to see in a young player, and certainly a guy that's going to be a massive part of their team in the final month here of 2025, and when things really ramp up in the high school hockey season for both these teams in January and February. Got a delayed penalty coming here. It's going to be Birmingham Unified. They're going to go back to the power play here. Inside of 4 to go. The net is empty for the extra attacker.
Got a nice regroup here. All 6 players heading up ice together.
I love it. Here they come inside of the zone, off the leg there, down low of Zach Schockermeyer, and there's the touch. And the penalty coming up here. A high stick is going to be called on Clarkston, so back to the power play go the Kings of Birmingham Unified. Luke Walker, the guilty party here. So big opportunity here, late stages of the period. 3:36 to play in it.
Great opportunity here to tie this game up.
Mission number 1, they win the draw, but they're a little sloppy with a puck there, and a good job by guess who, Wilford, to force them out.
Saw that puck was rolling, decided to close the gap, and got that puck out.
Bozek now carries into the zone, shoots off the crossbar and up into the net. Oh, he had it labeled bar down, but it hit the crossbar instead.
Damian had the glove there. He thought he had a beat on that, and that puck was coming hard.
Sure was. Here's a look.
Didn't look like it was tipped by anything right there. He was down a little early.
Yep.
Got lucky.
17 seconds gone in the power play for Birmingham Unified. Trying to get this game evened up at 2-2, looking for the equalizer here. And another puck that goes up and out of play, so they'll have 91 seconds of power play time to work with when the draw comes. Keep the draw to the right of Damian again here.
Big face-off here, big face-off.
Goel able to tie the man up, allows the winger to come in and gather that puck, but the pass outside of the line. Now Bozek, go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. That was a great job by Gavin Anderson to take away that lane and make those players move a little bit.
Yep. Here's Bozek now, right point. 70 seconds to go, wide on the blocker side. Kept alive, worked down. Musso, patient with it. That pass off the mark. That's a couple of bad passes you can't make. Under a minute to go now on the power play.
Just saying, making one of those passes out of the corner on this Olympic sheet. It's a little bit longer than you think.
Yep, and it's obviously the angle's different too. Here's a pass, centered, knocked away. Can't keep it in. Nearly a break there. Looking to go in short was Carson Benedict. So Clarkston so far in this game have been solid in the PK department. You always got to win the special teams battles, especially in these league games. And they're doing it thus far. Here comes Unified. Hot shot up high. Came off the stick there of Connor McKitchick, and it's gloved and held by Damian.
Damian wasn't about to miss the glove on that one. Great play by him.
So you got 25 seconds remaining in the minor to Luke Walker.
Brandt's line out again.
Ryan Brand.
Clean win on the draw.
Leading point producer through 5. He wants it right circle. Still waiting for it. They tried to get it to him. Now he's got it on his stick. From the hash mark. Tightly defended by the Wolves. Shoots. Oh, what a shot! What an absolute laser beam! Ryan Brand on cue. Snipes upstairs. And the power play goal ties us at 2.
Clarkston defenseman goes down to block the shot. He covered everything low. Ryan Brandt just decided to go top cheese far side. Look at that.
That was pretty, Alex. Right in our sight line. That was a beautiful thread of the needle.
Sometimes there's not much you can do when a player makes a shot like that.
Yep.
Tip your hat and go to the face-off dot.
That's right. So we'll see what happens here in the final 90 here as Clarkston now sees this game even at 2. Birmingham Unified Kings right back in it. Aller sweeping it along, looking for Wagner. Coming up on a minute to go now here in the middle period. 2-2 tie, and that beauty power play goal by Ryan Brand. Alex making his way down to talk with Nathan Breyer at the end of the second period here. Zach Warson will talk to him in the intermission. In a very good battle here in the OAA here on a Thursday night. In Bloomfield Hills, heavy hit on the end wall there. Clarkston trying to flip it in front. Looking at Gavin Anderson. Wagner sliding on. Wilford shoots traffic in front. Now 3-on-2 chance here for the Kings if they hurry. Gaining the line. Damian there, and keeping that puck away from the on-rushing Ryan Sloan was Brady Damian. So just under 20 seconds to play now here in period number 2. Lone goal coming. That power play goal from Ryan Brand, tying us up at 2 apiece. Wilford wraps it around on the stick over there of Jack Faber. Wolves right back in their own end now. Final 5 seconds here in the period. They're offside, though, as their player got a little ahead of the game there. Drew Swanson. Cole Gibson was a goal scorer back in the opening period. Put his team on top 2-1. It's shaping up for a wonderful finish in this game here. 2-2 here with 3.5 seconds to play here in the period, and that's going to do it. As we played 2 periods, Birmingham Unified coming through in the second. Power play goal from Ryan Brand, the only scoring, and that was an absolute beauty of a shot. See that again here a little bit later on in the broadcast, and I'm sure on social media later at some point. That was a gorgeous shot on the power play in the dying seconds of it as well. Under 10 seconds to go when he scored that. And that's a clutch goal, and a big goal indeed for Ryan Brand, who got high praise from his head coach, Zach Warson, earlier today. And he is a player that they are thrilled to have, part of a national championship team and travel team he played for in Plymouth. He's a sophomore. He attends Groves High School. Brother is a senior, 2 years older, of course, and great skill set he's got. Ryan Wilford opened the scoring back in the opening frame. Malazewski got the game even at 1-1, and Gibson made it a 2-1 game after 1 period of play. While we've got an opportunity, Papa Romanos and Mr. Pita are your cure for hungriness. You can call 248-333-3344. Specials on pitas, pastas, and pizzas daily. You can mix and match 2 pitas for $12.99. You can get saucy and get savory with daily dinner specials on pastas as well. Or get Papa's favorite, a large 1-topping pizza and 10-piece Bambino bread for $15.99. That's Papa Romanos and Mr. Pita. They're at 2424 Franklin Road in Bloomfield Hills. Again, 248-333-3344 to get your order in today. Alex is down at ice level and just about set to go down to him to talk with head coach Nathan Breyer of the Clarkston Wolves, and let's get to him.
All right, over here with Coach Nate Breyer. Late power play goal. That period seemed to be a little more broken up. Special teams was a little bit more of a factor. What do you guys got to do in the third period here to keep it 5-on-5 and keep the pressure on them?
Yeah, I think we got to do a better job of getting into a rhythm, right? We have good shifts, and then we don't follow them up right away. So just some consistency, which is a hard thing in athletics, obviously. So just getting into a rhythm, obviously, like you talked about, being disciplined, keeping it 5-on-5. We're due for a power play, so just keep chipping away and continue to believe in the systems.
Absolutely. We talked to your captain, Wilford, there in between periods. He's been logging a ton of ice time. But talk to me about a couple of other players that you're seeing more out of, because obviously you're just 5 defense. What are other defensemen that are really stepping up their game?
Yeah, I think when there's 5, it's kind of everyone has to step up. I think Swader, young defenseman's been great, and obviously Cooper Aller and Braden Wegner, older guys, seniors for us, we both have been with us for a few years. You're getting some veteran play out of them. So again, with 5 defensemen, everyone's going to be involved tonight, and everyone's going to log big minutes.
Well, we really appreciate your time again. Good luck in the third period.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Ben, back upstairs to you.
All right, Alex, thanks. And thanks to head coach Nathan Breyer for his time as they make their way inside of the room for adjustments. Big third coming up in a 2-2 game here on the Prep. Clarkston and Birmingham Unified even at 2 apiece after 2.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community.
Welcome back to Detroit Skating Club here in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, home of the Clarkston Wolves. They're in a 2-2 hockey game with the visiting Birmingham Unified Kings here tonight. Let's get down to Alex Weisenberger with their head coach, Zach Warson.
Coach, you guys picked up a game-time power play goal there late. What are you guys looking to do to be able to carry that momentum into the third period?
Yeah, I think for us, just managing the game. Right? I think we've gotten better as the games went on. Big power play goal by Brand, right? That's a good boost, but I thought the whole period we were good, right? Couple kind of fluky, bouncy goals there in the first for Clarkston. Then we just settled in. So for us, same message, same structure. Let's get better all the way through.
Absolutely. I noticed that a lot more tip pucks, a lot more block shots here. The game's tightening up. What's outside of keeping it simple and managing the game, what are some of the maybe a little specific things that you're going to be looking to get across?
You got to do the little things, right? We got to capitalize on opportunities. So if we get them here, but it's staying within ourselves, right? Believe in our structure, right? We need those block shots. We need those little things to win the battles. And then if we get the opportunities come, hopefully we capitalize on them.
Looking forward to that third period. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Alex, and thanks to both the head coaches. Again, both were fantastic. We had a chance to visit with them earlier in the week, and today before this game, we say thanks to Nathan Breyer and Zach Warson. We'll step aside, one final timeout, and the third coming up in a 2-2 tie between Clarkston and Birmingham Unified right after this.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Welcome back here on the Prep. Just about set to begin the third period. Ben Holden, Alex Weisenberger, and our crew. Hey, Papa Romano's and Mr. Pita, your place for pizza and pitas. Call them at 248-333-3344. Specials on pitas and pastas and pizzas daily. You can mix and match 2 pitas for $12.99. You can get saucy and savory with daily dinner specials on pastas, or get Papa's favorite, a large 1-topping pizza and 10-piece Bambino bread for $15.99. They are located at 2424 Franklin Road in Bloomfield Hills, or again, you can call 333-3344. We may need one here, Alex, when we're done with this one. We got a good tilt on our hands here tonight, man.
We do. We got a 2-2 game going into the third period. Both teams really ready for a big conference win. I'm ready to go. How about you?
100%, man. I live for this stuff. But here's some of the key pictures, moving pictures from period 2.
Oh, that save right there by Dave. That was beautiful.
Ridiculous.
And then again right there.
Yep.
Match and save for save the goaltenders are. Now let's see what the rest of the group's got for the rest of this period.
Yep, Ryan Brand, the only goal in the period. A power play goal, late stages of it. And just an absolutely a wired shot that he put top corner. Beautiful play. What'd you take away from the coaches? Start with Clarkston first. What stood out from talking to Nathan Breyer?
I think it's just he's got to be looking to have more of a calming influence out there. I think Clarkston got a little wired and they got a little jittery and out of position.
Okay.
And as far as talking to Coach Warson, he likes the way his team's playing.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to see one more period of the same sauce that they had in that second.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty confident that his team's going to get the 2 points here.
Good stuff. Underway here in the opening minute here in the third. 2-2 tie. OAA division matchup. Big points on the line between these two hockey teams here tonight. Perfect pass ahead onto the stick of Cash Musso. Came free and a chance there for Goel. The shot, though, was off a skate boot.
Wilford again with another big block. Dropped that shin pad down and took the shot. And he's off the ice quick right there. That stung.
And he won't be off long.
No, but 6, maybe 7 seconds.
Okay, if I could keep an eye on him, I would. But obviously you can't do that. I can't do that watching the game. But it won't be long, all kidding aside here. 1.5 minutes gone in this third period. Good play. Yeah, that was Goel with a big chance. Brand trying to find it, and he does, as the Wolves showing a little grit in their game, getting hard to the paint here, Alex.
Absolutely. That was a broken play that led to a really dangerous scoring opportunity. And, Dylan Brand really had to step up and with a big save.
Here it is.
Watch this right here. Big hit, but the puck pops out right onto the tape, and a big shot. Squeezes the pads.
Mikey Truby with that chance, and saw this big line for Clarkston. Big in the sense of Anderson and Truby, and they've got Walker, he's not small by any means, but he's on that left wing. And this group, they've had a couple of opportunities, but they're going to need to be big in this third period.
Yeah, I have a feeling that one of these goals is going to come from either a third liner or a fourth or fifth defenseman. It's going to be maybe a greasy goal.
Wow. Okay.
Everything else to this point has been pretty nice, but
yep,
I'm looking for a tip or a little mini redirect that goes in.
Tight game, get in, get to the paint, right? Those kind of goals are, like you said, a tip. Here's a shot off a body. Tracked down. There was a guy, Braden Wegner, who got some praise from Nathan Breyer when you talked with him. Benedict far side finishing his check now. Birmingham Unified. Played back. Play. It was. Great play. Great pass there from the goal scorer in the second, Ryan Brand. Great vision. Great all-around game. Low to high they go. Low shot. That one knocked down the Birmingham player in front there. That was Imicus. And now Aller gets to the red and dumps it in.
There it is. Imicus is going to take his time. Brandt's tired, though. He needs to get off the ice. They've been out there for a little while.
Schockermeyer played it across now. Walker gains the line. Walker pulls the trigger and punched away with the blocker by Brand into the netting.
I love that look right there. Opens the skates up, pulls it in, changes the angle. Got some really good fiberglass on that one right there. That was almost an issue for for Dylan Brandt.
You don't say wood anymore, huh? You're all composite or fiberglass?
Even if there was a sliver of wood in those sticks, I'd still say it, but there isn't.
You know what I saw real quick? The old Sherwood, you know, the PMP, the old wooden Featherlight Sherwoods.
The 50-30.
Yes, they're
Absolutely.
making those. They look like wood, but they're composite.
Oh, yeah, they started doing those for the Heritage Classic games, the outdoor games.
So cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was impossible to break one of those things. Now you look at a stick and it breaks sometimes.
Oh, gosh. You'd have one stick and it'd last you the whole season.
Exactly.
I was more of a Montreal guy, though.
Were you?
15 layers of fiberglass.
All right, I was a Sherwood guy. My dad he always reminds me, he said, I used to pay $150 for a dozen sticks. I go, you know what? You got off light because now you can't buy a stick for under $250.
No, $150 to get you about half a stick.
Exactly. Draw coming up here as we digress. In the Birmingham Unified end, 2-2 game. Anderson back out there centering this first line. Clean win. Walker shot, didn't get through. Pounded around.
Play.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
that
you're
was
cool.
A great play off the face-off
Yep.
there.
Look out here in the skates. Walker in tight. Just couldn't make the move. And in the right spot there, the Birmingham player, that was McKitchick there that made that play, Alex.
You know, sometimes you don't have to skate to make that play. Sometimes you just got to read the play, stand your ground. Walker ran right into him.
Here's Gavin Anderson with it now. Couple of the goals in that Flint Powers game. They lost last time we were in here, and they were pretty goals. Offside here is, I believe that was Walker that was in front of Anderson there. Walker, new to this line. First game on that top line. It tells you all you need to know about him, and at least in the mind of Nathan Breyer, elevating him to that spot.
Tons of trust with the coach for Finn Walker, but he's earned it.
Yep.
He's earned it. He skates his way in and out of trouble really well. I could see how he'd be an effective defenseman as well.
Yep. Started the year that way to the sophomore, but now playing first-line minutes with Anderson and Truby. Here's Unified. Through the bottom of the slot, into the corner now. Swader down there, got some help. Job to circle in by Walker and get that puck. Good read on the back end there by Jordan and knock that away. Now Jordan gets the puck from the circle down low. Tried to center and he did. Aller knocked it away in front though. 2-on-2, back the other way. Walker drifting into the middle. Shoots! High shot, didn't miss by much.
Boy, great play. Way to get the puck to his forehand and get that puck off. He was looking to break this game open.
He's had a lot of jump tonight.
He sure has.
His counterpart, number 15, Mousseau, between the legs, backhander. Pretty easy stop for Damien there. He was in the right place there and gobbles that one up.
He was real careful not to blow that backhander over the net. He made a nice play. They got the puck deep, and he wanted to make sure that they at least hit pay dirt with an offensive zone face-off.
Cash Mousseau, he's on my all-name team.
That's top 5 right there. That's good stuff. I like it.
Great name. Unified. Got to get onside. Clarkston, though, they're going to push the pace here. Up the middle, Anderson trying to gather it. Does, sweeps it in deep. Truby, big body, missed the hit there. Brand's fortunate for that.
Sidestepped a freight train coming at him in the corner.
It's a big old tree. I mean, he's a big young lad. He's got to be 6'3".
Oh, yeah, he didn't need to catch much of Brand on that one to knock him down, and he missed him completely, but that's just a heads-up play.
Yep. Coming up on the 6-minute mark here in the third, 2-2 game. Rainey under pressure. Truby gets in there, picks his pocket. Anderson, one-timer rebound. Another chance there. Big-time left pad save turned in by Dylan Brand.
What a sequence right there. Great forecheck, great pass. Wilford with a huge check on Imicus right there on the near side.
Sure was. Took the stanchion out. Pace quickening here in this third. They're going to call offside here. They're going to say that Drew Swanson was in there early. We got to get a look back at the save made by Dylan Brand here in a moment. I'm sure the boys will get that queued up. Here we go.
Great one-timer and a second chance. The puck just got tied up in his feet a little bit, but he had the Sidney Crosby dropping the knee down. He was about ready to just bury that up over the shoulder.
Good stuff. Unified carrying this puck now. Deep on the goal line. Gathered in by Faber, and it poked away though. McKitchick lead feed up that right wing side for the Kings. Yep. Low shot off the skate there of Aller. Now Bozek. Cole Gibson. Unified will get it back inside the attacking end. Under 10 to go now here in the third period. Smooth skating Aller, carries in Aller. Good stick there, back there to knock that puck away.
Well, you had a little Mike Modano going on there with the jersey flapping.
I like it. I like it. Trying to find it in skates. Both teams are. Kings get to it and release the pressure. McKitchick got it out, and here comes the speedster with it now again. Benedict, he comes in left wing side.
You notice you're starting to get that little bit of individual effort, especially in the open ice. Guys are really starting to hit the gas.
Yep.
Benedict ran into the official down there. Hopefully that's not the one that had to go off for repairs.
Yeah. Here's Swader now, carries it in down below the goal line, centered it, had Walker there. Now Wilford. Off the leg there of Musso. Getting past the point man, and Wilford will stride back. He's going to have a little heat on him as Musso's in there.
Wave off icing here, make him play it.
Yep. Near side, Goel. Wilford gathers. Goel has been doing that all night.
Get that puck deep.
That's a big-time play in the open ice. Now the Kings enter the zone. Musso.
Finn Walker taking that big hit. If you're going to get hit like that, that puck's got to get deep.
That's right. Gray couldn't handle it. Walker helps him out. He gets it in deep and goes off to complete the change here for the Wolves.
Swader all alone had to make sure he just chipped that puck back and got himself into position. Smart play.
Keegan Jordan. Senior Graney, 4-year guy, gets it back into the corner. Anderson fanned on it. It's going to allow the Kings to center that puck. Dangerous play out in front. Chance missed on it. Came off the heel of the stick there. Great opportunity for Miles Ransford.
Oh, he just double clutched on that puck. He couldn't believe he had that much time with it out in front of the net.
Seemed like more than what it was. It happened quick. Here's Anderson, comes in, shoots up high. Gavin Anderson unleashing, and how about this play defensively, working his way back and taking the puck.
Pack checks it 120 feet, picks pocket, and then uploads it to number 19 here in the corner. Faber.
Love it.
Bodied hard.
Oh. And that is big number 7, Ethan Goel again. He's got a handful of hits in this game.
If you got put on your back and you're wearing a Clarkston jersey, Goel probably did it.
Fair to say, yes.
He has laid some serious checks tonight, and then another collision over here.
Swanson,
center ice.
Yeah, knocked down by Dylan Brand.
Birmingham pushing the size advantage a little bit. They're noticing that they've got a little more time to center these guys up, and they're doing it.
Cooper Aller with it.
Nice reverse.
Turned over at center off the stick there of the Kings player, Imicus.
Birmingham making a really good adjustment here by taking away a lot of passing lanes in the neutral zone.
Sure are. Making it tough to get inside of the zone here. Gibson couldn't get control of it now. Imicus into the middle, just out of the reach there of William Bergeson. Clarkston now, they'll feed it back inside of the Kings end.
Nice bank pass by Bozak right there.
Love those passes. Schockermeyer works it up the wing, tough handle, gets it back, loose stick in the way. Schockermeyer couldn't get control of it. Icing call here with 5:46 remaining in the third period.
You look at a game like this on a big ice surface, You wouldn't think that the game is going to be decided by some small area battles or some set plays, but I think that we're probably going to see some real high quality scoring chances coming off of face-offs or any type of low zone corner battle. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that.
Okay. That was a fortunate bounce for Wilford off the King's stick there up near the line. Allowed him to get that puck and settle it and get a good low shot in on Dylan Brand.
That was a great little low pad save by Dylan Brand.
Anderson looks in front. Walker there. Couldn't get a piece of it. Back come the Kings now. Captain Jordan leading the way. Fires in wide of the target. Schockermeyer back there was trying to work that puck up. Anderson will pound it around. Not out.
Tough puck to field off the boards when it's warming around that hard.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a second crack at it here.
Final 5 to go here in this third period. Cole Gibson knocked away from him. Back at center, Wilford's got to wait for his guys to get onside. Gray did a good job to hustle and do that. Now the captain for Clarkston gets free. Shoots up high, missed the net.
Wow,
Rebound scored! They get the lead. Drew Swanson off the shot, off the end glass. He buries it, and Clarkston with 4:41 to go has got the 3-2 lead.
Heads up play by Swanson to be able to pick that puck off the boards. But the play on the blue line by Wilford.
That started it.
I forget who the player is there that kind of crashed through the net. He ended up getting tripped up, but that puck squirted right out. That was a great play. Kind of a greasy, broken play.
Like you said, a lot of game left here.
I'm not right all the time, but every now and then, every now and then.
There's a lot of time left. 4.5 to go. Massive goal right there from the senior Drew Swanson to put his team on top 3-2 here.
Let's see if Birmingham can stay patient and wait for their opportunity. Don't force it and give away anything, especially an odd man rush the other way.
Mm-hmm. Played into the middle now. It's on the stick there of Benedict. Benedict slowed up by McKitchick. Now 2-on-2, back the other way. Musso will crisscross behind the puck carrier. Ransford with a shot. That one was deflected. Bouncing puck. Now the Wolves trying to exit the zone. Aller continues to make plays with his feet, with his stick. Still going. Looking in front. Finn Walker called for it. That first line back out there for Clarkston now. Anderson.
Gotta watch out missing the net from that short angle. That puck comes through. These boards are lively here.
They are. They really are. 3:25 to go here in the third. Good handle from Wilford, taking that on the backhand, left the puck, shooting, rebound chance off the glove, and Dylan Brand's got it.
Yeah, now we're getting a little chippy here, but I don't think anybody's going to take anything too far.
Mm-hmm.
Officials seem to be sharp.
Yep. Chances for Clarkston in there.
Dylan Brand really held his ground nice right there. Made his first save, but he stayed in position. If he falls back and opens up at all, that gives an opportunity for them to shovel one through him.
Mm-hmm. So the ozone draw, of course, here for Clarkston. Anderson will take it. Truby on the right side. Walker on the left. He's on the top of the circle, right to him. Just like they drew it up. Wilford shot. They got a piece of that one.
Anderson, nice tip off that shot from Wilford.
Yep.
But here comes Birmingham.
Imicus now. Good job. Wilford timed that out perfectly. What a game he's played. Under 3 to go in it.
Oh, he took that off the back.
Race forward here. Graney gets in there. Wilford finishes him off and takes him down.
He had a little vinegar after getting hit with that puck in the back, so he decided to take it out. That'll make you feel better.
That's right.
And then a nice backhand chip up. I don't think that'll go for icing either. Smart play.
Yep.
Tough to do when you're gassed.
Just throwing this out to you just for your own mind. Start thinking about if the game ends this way, is the player the G of the game? Swanson, or is it somebody else? We'll see how it all unfolds as Alex will present our G of the game down rink side once this one is over. See about Ryan Brand. He may have something to say about it. It's back onto his stick now.
Boy, he certainly has the ability. Nice cut back.
Sure does. He's going to hop off out of your picture. Sees he needs to get off. They'll probably get him back out there at least one more time. Down low, trying to go to the backhand there and stick that one up top was Bergeson. Down low, keep our eyes on Dylan Brand at the other end. He's still in the goal. Out front it came. Kings on it at the line, and that one's going to be up and out of play with 1:38 to go. So do you take the timeout and pull your goalie? What do you do now, Alex?
Boy, with the way that they were carrying the play, I was looking down at Dylan Brand on the other side. He wasn't even out to the top of his crease.
Yep.
They were carrying the play 5-on-5 pretty well. I think he's going to do that. He's going to wait, call a timeout, and then he's going to get his extra skater. So you called it perfectly there, Ben.
So that's what they will do and talk things over here. What do you think? You were a coach, so take me inside the mind of these guys a little bit. What do you think they're talking about? What do they want to ultimately get done? Obviously get one, but how do they go about it?
Well, first and foremost, you need to set up two things. What we do if we win, what we do if we lose here. But you probably have Ryan Brand, or it'll be Ryan Brand taking that face off. If they win, they're going to work it back and try to get it to probably Keegan Jordan at the top of the key. And now also top of the key, middle of the blue line right there. And then if they lose, the biggest thing is to get to the far side boards, because that's most likely where Clarkston is going to try to rim that puck out. They don't really mind if it's an icing or anything like that at this point. They just want to make Birmingham come 200 feet and reset.
Good stuff. There's the resume of Zach Warson, 6th season. And, again, both these coaches, great respect between these two men. It was fun having a little fun with both of them pregame and talking with them. And there's the Clarkston bench here with 1:38. They're in control of this one now, leading by 1. There's the resume for Nathan Breyer. Here's a little piece of information for you. So when we first talked to Nathan, I mentioned a couple guys, one being former Hobie winner Dryden McKay, who I later find out was his roommate in junior hockey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. So here we go, 1:38 to go in this third period.
Okay, so we got McKitchick
and Jordan
in the slot right now. Keegan Jordan. Ryan Brand taking the face-off. All right, face-off's lost. They did not go to rim that puck. They went to the short side.
Ooh. So now the net empty, the extra attacker on here. Under 90 seconds to go now in the hockey game. Clarkston in their own zone defending, leading by 1. They get this puck out, sliding toward the empty net, but it's going to go wide. So 1:18 to go, and another draw coming up in the O-zone here for the Kings.
It's just going to be on the far side, opposite of where they were. So I would think the only thing that's going to change is Keegan Jordan's going to be the one that's going to be in that shooting position with McKitchick on the near side.
Ryan Brand will settle in to take the draw. Got to have the draw if you're the Kings of Birmingham Unified. They get it back. Yep, there's Jordan. But it's turned over. Wilford trying to get it and get it out, and he does. Here come the Kings now. Speed through center. They gain the line. Musso in there, but he's double teamed. Anderson and Truby in there. 50 seconds and counting left in this game. Clarkston will take this for as much time as it takes here.
Great pin along the boards there by Gavin Anderson. Great pin.
They chewed up 20 seconds there.
And that is not an easy 20 seconds.
No. Digging ditches in there, trying to get the puck out. Here's Bozak into the zone. Clarkston, great job. They're really challenging him. Can't get in tight. Low shot there, fired in by McKitchick. Goel couldn't get a handle. 20 seconds to go now. Back in behind the net. Clarkston there. Look at their captain down on his knees and gets that puck out. Final dozen seconds. Look at the Wolves grinding away. Here come the Kings shooting, blocked. 5 seconds to go now. Turning, Jordan with a shot, punched away. And the Kings are going to get one more draw here with just a couple of seconds to go in this game.
Boy, Keegan Jordan was an absolute monster there, high in the zone, keeping that play alive right here. Gets the puck. Everyone's screaming, what's he do? He almost labels one high short side.
So just over a second officially on the clock, and that's going to do it. And the Clarkston Wolves win the hockey game by a final of 3-2 as they get the winner with 4:41 to go from Drew Swanson. Ryan Wilford, their captain, he's the one that got that puck toward the net. He opened the scoring in this game and really set the tone for the Wolves here tonight, as Alex talked about from the outset of the broadcast. Nathan Breyer told us, he said, we're double shifting him all night, man. And they did. And this kid played one heck of a game. And we have decided that he is our G of the game. And Alex is making his way down to present the G Brand USA G of the game hat. It'll be the second. He's got a collection going now, does Ryan Wilford. He got one in the first game we did here on the Prep when they took on Marquette and won that game. So what a battle it was. There's Wilford there making his way through the handshake line here at Rink A, as they say here at DSC at the Detroit Skating Club here in Bloomfield Hills, the home of Clarkston Wolves hockey. Big victory tonight for Clarkston. They find a way late in the third, inside of 5 minutes to go. Drew Swanson able to put home the G-dub, the game-winning goal here tonight for the Wolves. Great battle put on by Zach Warson and his team. And a terrific contest between these two programs that have a lot of similarities to them. Start with the coaches, both in their 6th seasons leading their programs, and really the expectations and the things that both coaches ask their players to do. It's very, very similar. Both men are an awful lot alike in that regard, and great for the game of high school hockey here in the state of Michigan, and certainly here in the OAA where these two teams play in conference play, and this is indeed a conference game here tonight. And a big one it was, as they get a 3-2 victory here on home ice, as Alex is waiting for our G of the game, and that's Ryan Wilford. And I mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. We were here for the Marquette game. He carried all the sticks off. He's the last guy off the ice, and he's got some water bottles that he's helping bring into the room, and the ultimate show of a captain. He's making his way off. He'll catch up with Alex here in a minute, but Clarkston moves to 4-2 on the season. Birmingham Unified Kings, they fall to 4-2 on the season. Both these hockey teams playing a really strong game here tonight in a 3-2 final, as Clarkston takes it here. 4:41 to go in the game. They got the winner from Drew Swanson, and we are just about ready to go down to our G of the game. Alex is with our G of the game, Ryan Wilford.
Here with the G of the game, Ryan Wilford. Great game. I don't know how many minutes you played tonight, but you were playing right, left. You were keeping us guessing out there. Just tell me about the last 2 minutes of that game. You're gassed, tight game, 1 goal, league game. Pretty important stuff out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's our identity. Like, we got to be desperate. No matter if we're up, down, we got to be fucking desperate. I mean, you see everyone's blocking shots, doing their part. I mean, you just can't stop in a game like that. That's what coach keeps drilling into us. Just keep the energy up, keep being desperate, blocking shots, doing stuff for the team.
You guys were out there digging ditches and working hard. How many ice packs do you think you're going to have on here in the next 20 minutes?
At least like 3. But hopefully that's all I need.
It's all the better when you get the W, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all worth it.
Great game.
Thank you so much.
G of the game. Back up to you, Ben.
Thanks a lot, Alex. And yeah, that's 2 now for Ryan Wilford. He's got 2 G of the game wins and 2 hats. So a great win led by their captain, Ryan Wilford, here tonight. Well, that's going to do it for our broadcast here. Hope you enjoyed it. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. Clarkston Wolves, Birmingham Unified Kings. Solid showing from both these hockey teams here tonight at DSC in a 3-2 victory for the Clarkston Wolves to go to 4-2 on the season. Goals from Wilford Gibson, and the game winner, it came from Drew Swanson. Malazewski and Ryan Brand had the goals for the Kings of Birmingham Unified. Two hockey teams. They got a lot of talent. They're well coached. They'll have great seasons, both these teams. And we hope to see you again for more coverage of Clarkston and other high school hockey games right here on The Prep. For my broadcast partner tonight, Alex Weisenberger, Evan Westfall, Austin Sonnenberg, Robbie H. on audio and graphics, Fish, KB, and Corey, and all of our crew. Ben Holden saying thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. Clarkston a winner on home ice. 3-2 as they take down Birmingham Unified here on The Prep.